Morning, YouTube. So, with this being new to me, I'm a little bit frustrated. I have made two really in-depth good videos for you guys in the last 24 hours, and my phone keeps converting it to say that it is corrupt. I don't know if maybe it's the length or what, but I'm trying to give you guys a little insight into my life, starting with my heroin addiction. It's hard to explain in short detail, but I'm going to do my best because I want to get this video out to you guys. So in 2009, I was in multiple car accidents in October, which got me large doses of narcotic painkillers. And I seem to fit the mold of quite a few stories out there. I went from doctor prescribing high doses of painkillers to being cut off to self-medicating on the street and getting too expensive and moving to heroin in a very short amount of time. All through my painkiller days, if there was no acetaminophen in the pills, I was sniffing. So when I moved to heroin, sniffing was the obvious choice. But with running out of money and not having enough money to feed my habit, I moved to injecting very quickly. I injected heroin for a while, and it took a long time for me to admit that I had a problem. That is mainly the first step to recovery, is admitting you have a problem. And if you're questioning why I'm walking everywhere, it's because you'll notice that I'm walking a lot in my videos because I don't have a vehicle. And it's a little chilly this morning, so I'm bundled up. But anyway, back to my story. I just needed to throw that little snippet in there. Admitting you have a problem is the toughest part. Once I admitted I had a problem, and spoke to my family, I got into rehab pretty quickly. My mother's in the medical field, and was able to pull some strings for me. I did not take advantage of rehab in the beginning. I kind of took it as a joke. Did a 28-day program. Was getting high in the program, got high as soon as I left the program. It wasn't until July of 2014 that I took it seriously because I killed myself. I overdosed, I flatlined. They were able to revive me with Narcan, thankfully. From that day forward, outside of a single slip up, I've been completely clean. Some people think I'm not clean because I'm on Suboxone. I say as long as I don't have a needle in my arm, I'm clean. Suboxone helped me get my life back. I got custody of my children, whose mother is in prison. That's another story. That'll take a long time. I gained a wife. I got my entire life back. Employment, driver's license, everything. I was able to gain my life back. Due to that one slip up, though, that landed me in the homeless shelter that I'm in now, as opposed to taking over a family member's house. But again, my decision, my stupidity. Anybody out there that knows what the sick feeling feels like, you're pretty much willing to do anything not to feel that way. that particular time, I had a doctor's appointment that he switched, not realizing that I was going to run out in between the day that I was supposed to go and the new date. And, you know, I decided to put a needle in my arm and overdose then too. And that was a hairy situation. It, you know, and it lost the life we were starting to try to live. So, you know, we're trying to do things a day at a time, just like they say in recovery. If anybody out there is going through the same thing that I'm going through in any way, if you're in recovery, if you need help getting into recovery, if you're having a hard time with admitting that you have a problem, hit me up. I'd be willing to talk to anybody. You know, I've been through it all. Robberies, burglaries, near death. You know, you name it, I've probably done it. And have some experience with helping you get through it. But I don't want to run this video too long. One, to lose your attention, and two, not be able to post it. So I'm going to sign off for now. But I'll be posting something again a little later. So leave a like, a comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that fun stuff, and get me up and running. Help me out. I want to help you. You help me. Let's do it together. You guys have a good day. Stay up.